so humans can steal the milk that belonged to her baby. Where the hell is your empathy? Thanks for coming in. We really need to stop drinking cow's milk. Each time you drink cow's milk or eat cheese, you pay someone to kidnap a baby cow from his crying mother and kill him, so humans can steal the milk that belonged to her baby. Where the hell is your empathy? Hey YouTube, hi TikTok. Thanks for coming in, everyone. Just listen one more time. Each time you drink cow's milk or eat cheese, you pay someone to kidnap a baby cow from his crying mother and kill him, so humans can steal the milk that belonged to her baby. Where the hell is your empathy? Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Let's turn this off. Let's see who's here. Come and say hi. Thank you, guys. I was live on my other channel today. I was live on my other TikTok channel. So, I'm back here. Welcome. Hi, Edith. Sorry, sweetheart, I have my volume down. Hi, Edith. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher.
Hello.
It's 9:15 here in Italy. The sun is down. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I have a roof over my head, access to a toilet and food. I got all the basic needs covered. You ready to read a card?
Me too, me too.
You ready to read a card?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Here you go.
Random vegan fact. Wearing leather is mean because you're paying for someone's skin to be ripped off. Someone who never got to grow old and never wanted to die for fashion.
Good work. Good reading. Very good. Do you have any leather things still?
No, I don't. I never had any leather things in the first place.
No leather shoes or anything like that? Okay, that's good. Cool. Oh, got an itch on my eye. Hey, everyone on YouTube, thanks for coming in. Guys, I don't want any rodeo hats on my head. If you want to interact with me, that's fine, but not rodeo hats. I don't support the rodeo industry. It's cruel. So you guys on TikTok, you guys put decorations, but put something nice. Put some dancing fruit on my desk, okay? We need to make sure that people eat more fruits and vegetables. Got to get our gut microbiome more happy. Edith.
Absolutely, guys. Yes.
Sounds like you're vegan.
I am.
Yeah, amazing. You want to read another card then?
Absolutely. I'll read every card that you give me.
All right. Well, I might have some other people who want to come in and talk to me. So, guys on YouTube, you put a super chat in if you want to get my attention, okay? I'm just going to go over here, though. I just want to make sure. I have to press some buttons. I just realized I never pressed them before. These are some buttons that are important that I press. You know what? I'll let you read it while I do that, okay? Here you go.
Okay. It's kind of...
Oh, sorry.
Random vegan fact.
Mm-hmm.
All schools should serve vegan food only to teach kindness and compassion instead of cruelty and greed.
Good, nice one. And what do you think? All schools should be vegan?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, my school isn't, so I bring food from home only. I never buy from the school.
Oh, really? Okay, that's good
Yeah.
that you bring your own food. So you figured out a solution to the problem.
Yes.
Amazing. Wonderful. And why did you become vegan? Do you want to tell people?
I just don't like hurting animals. I felt really bad. I started being vegan about 10 years ago. So when I was like 9, I think.
Wow,
Yeah, around
that's
9.
10 years ago. That's quite amazing. Very proud
Yeah.
of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's really great. Not too many people have done that. Most people are vegan just for a very short time. So 10 years is really good because you started pretty young. I'm not even at 10 years yet. So you're ahead of me.
Guys, stop doing the radio hats. It's not nice.
Guys, I put it on my YouTube channel that you can only comment if you are a subscriber for at least a minute, okay? This is going to prevent a bunch of people from being here who don't really want to be here. All right, so you guys who are writing eat cows, for example, I hope you know that I'm just banning you, like for life. I'll never be able to see your comment again. So you might as well just stop because you're going to regret it. You're going to be like, wait, how come I can't see my comments? But nobody can see them. All right, next one? Or should I get somebody else?
You can get somebody else, no problem.
Thank you for the flowers on my hair. That was very nice of you to put them up there. Thank you for the flowers on my hair. Hug. Whoever did that. Edith, you've been awesome.
Bye.
Bye, precious. What a sweetheart. Isn't it wonderful when we get actual vegans coming in, guys? Let's see what else we have. Somebody here wrote, eat corn. That's great. Thank you, Salmon Colby fan. Thank you for writing that. That's really nice of you to write, eat corn. Good job. All right, somebody else. Oh, Miss Tally says, oh my God, hi. I watched you when I was 9 and I'm 14. Aw, hi. I remember you when you were 9. You were so cute. And now you're so big, 14. I missed you. Where have you been this whole time? I've been doing live streams over here on YouTube. I got several TikTok channels I'm doing live streams. I'm so glad that we finally found each other again. That's great. Next person. This person's name is Darcy. Darcy's coming in to say hello. Darcy's coming in. Guys, go get yourself a carrot.
Hello.
Hi, Darcy.
Hello.
You ready to read a card?
Yes.
Hey. Well, first of all, for people who don't yet know me, can you read this?
Happy Vegan Declaration Day. Name Miss Katie. Date June 27th, 2016.
Right.
Woo.
Yeah, coming up to 10 years that I haven't eaten any eggs or drank any cow's milk. No cruelty.
Woohoo.
Woohoo! Yeah. All right. Here's a card for you. Random vegan fact about hospitals. You go ahead and read that while I eat my carrot in the background.
All hospitals should serve vegan foods because only meat, dairy, and eggs are linked to cancer, heart attacks, diabetes, strokes, and also it's just weird to bring death into a place where we are trying to save lives. Preach it.
You agree?
Yes, 100%.
Wow. You mean you're vegan too?
Oh, yes, 3 years.
Oh my God. Guys, we've had 2 vegans in a row. Tap on the screen like crazy. Go crazy, everyone. Darcy, you can tap for yourself too. I'm going to tap. Guys, let's all tap 100 times. When something good happens, we all tap 100 times. I know the phone's shaking because I'm tapping. Boop, boop, boop. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, I have a super chat over here. Oh, drop my carrot. Hold on. I have a super chat. Just 1 sec. You guys keep spamming vegan foods in the comments, okay, while we look at this super chat. Hold on, I have to have my pencil or I can't think. Got it. No, I can't. It's easier to point. Ghost Blitz Thank you for the $4.99 tip. And here's what you write. Thank you, Miss Katie, for continuing to share the vegan message to our world and the countless hours you put in to be the voice for the animals. Oh, thank you for noticing. That's very sweet, Ghost. This is a ghost in our chat. Hey, no rodeo hats. Stop it. No
That's
rodeo hats.
bad.
Okay? Chicken on my shoulder, dancing fruit on the desk, little hearts, tap on the screen. All the ways to... No rodeo hat. Guys.
That's bad, guys. That's leather. That's not good.
No rodeo hats. You want nothing to do with the rodeo industry. Thank you, Ghost. I'm going to give you a big hug. I didn't think I'd ever hug a ghost, but now I have.
No rodeos.
No. They're being mean over here on TikTok. I'm going to press a heart and a thumbs up. Thank you, Ghost. And thanks to all the other 10 people who just pressed like on your comment. That's really nice. Okay, guys. So, who's next? Do you want to read another card?
Let's do one more.
One more card. Random vegan fact number 18.
Random vegan fact. If everyone ate a vegan, plant-exclusive diet, we would help save the planet because we would reduce the amount of land we use for agriculture by 75%. Oh, I didn't know that. That's fun.
Right?
Ooh.
Isn't that amazing how much land would be saved?
That's so amazing.
Right, because we would eat the plants directly instead of filtering them through the animals, which is highly inefficient, bad for the planet.
I grow my own vegetables. That's very good.
You do grow your own?
Yeah.
What kind?
We've got, let me look out my window. We've got carrots, rhubarb, tomatoes, strawberries, cucumbers, courgette.
Wow.
That's what I can see. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Good. Thank you.
I wish I was living near you. I would be hopping the fence and eating strawberries at night when you weren't looking.
Especially because it's summer now. It's very good.
No, I'd invite myself over formally. But we could maybe, what do you do with the rhubarb? Do you make rhubarb pie?
I must admit, I'm not really a big fan of pie. So normally I make, what do I make? I make jam with it.
Oh, really? With the strawberries together?
It's really good. Yeah, so such a good combo. Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you very much for being here. See you in the next live stream, Darcy. Bye-bye. Guys, keep on tapping on the screen. Say thank you to Darcy by tapping on the screen 100 times each. No rodeo hats, please. No. I don't want any rodeo hats on my head, please. Instead, you can put a chicken on my shoulder or some dancing fruit in here or some stars or hearts, hand hearts, anything nice. But no rodeo hats. And guys over on YouTube, how's it going here? Let me see. L, thank you for the L's. Keep spamming the L's for love of the live stream. Ooh. Very nice, guys. You guys over here, you guys can continue to spam the letter L, but mostly that's on YouTube. YouTube, go crazy. Put all the L's you want. L is for love of the live stream and also lentils and lettuce. Thank you. Keep spamming as many L's as you like. Hey, Vegan for Life, what did you write? You got some vegans in here. Yeah, that Vegan for Life says L is for love. That's right. Good work. Vegans, feel free to spam all the fruits and vegetables that you want. You can write the word go vegan, and then you can put like 5 vegetables and then write go vegan again and make a big giant post, okay? You can do that. Person wrote cows all over here. Yeah, cows are great. Yeah, thank you for doing that. What a beautiful comment. Somebody just wrote cows. Cows are beautiful. They never hurt anyone. Somebody is on the top of the list here. This person's name is Slash, but I don't think they're very nice. I think this is the person who was putting the rodeo hats on my head. So who's doing that? Who just did that? I have to see who did that before I let the next person in. In the meantime, here's just a little reminder, guys. This is what vegan dog food looks like. This is what vet-approved vegan dog food looks like. Ari, I don't want any rodeo hats on my head. Okay, I'm gonna have to put you on the vegan-phobic list if you do that again. Don't be vegan-phobic, be vegantastic. Vegan-phantastic or vegantastic. Okay, that means you're not yet vegan necessarily, but you're not cruel. This is what vet-approved vegan dog food looks like. It has taurine in it. Check this out. This is what my vegan dog Bella eats. She's 11 and a half years old. Yeah, she's 11 and a half now, and she's very healthy. She has beautiful teeth, beautiful gums. She has doesn't have dog breath at all, and her fur is normal. Everything is wonderful with our dog Bella. She's in great shape. I mean, for her age, she's slowing down a bit because she's a senior, but Bella's always had an interesting character, my dog Bella. She's what I call schmernerd. Do you know what that word means? Schmernerd is a word we invented as kids, and schmernerd kind of means sort of like a cool dog. Like she just kind of looks at stuff and just kind of checks it out, Very oh yeah, it's happened over there. Oh, there goes that white dog barking again. Like she's very sort of chill. And she likes to eat carrots, so when she sees me with a carrot, trying to eat a raw carrot, she looks up like, am I getting one? And I give her one. But really, mostly she eats this. So order vet-approved vegan dog food. Why pay for murder if you don't have to? You can be kind and not have to kill any animals. Right? Right. Let's see who else wants to come in here. Let's see. Well, hold on, guys. My bangs are driving me crazy. Let me push this over here or something. I don't know how it's supposed to go. Oh no, that definitely didn't work. Hold on, let me try that. Maybe I'll just put a hat on again. Let's see who's here. So guys, another reminder also, don't eat ducks. And don't buy any pillows with any kind of feathers.
Hello.
Hi. What brings you here today?
Hello. I've been a fan since I was 2 years old.
Since you were 2. All right. So I'm going to let you go because I don't believe you. Because you're supposed to be 18, and I don't think you've known me since you were 2. But, thanks for coming in, and make sure that next time you're alone in a room. Let's try somebody else. We have Daisy's spam. Thank you, but I don't need rodeo hats on my head, guys. Don't do that, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hi. Where are you in the world?
I'm in the UK.
I'm in Italy, and it's 9:30 at night. You're in the UK, and it's 8:30 at night, correct?
Yeah.
All right, ready to read a card?
Sure, why not?
All right. Random vegan fact number 19. Oh, hold on a sec. Random vegan fact number 19. It's about the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Here you go.
The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics is the world's largest organization of nutrition professionals, made up of over 100,000 registered dietitians, nutrition scientists, and other experts. They state that appropriately planned vegan diets are healthful for all stages of life, including pregnancy, lactation, infancy, and childhood, as well as the elderly.
Very good. So can you sum up in your own words what you just learned?
That being vegan can help with loads of things in life, like pregnancy and childhood, and when you get older.
Okay, well,
I don't know.
It's not actually what it says, but it says that it's okay. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics is the world's largest organization of nutrition health professionals. So when you become vegan, and you become a vegan teacher like me, and you're on TikTok, and you got 2 cameras going, you got TikTok, you got YouTube, you will tell everybody that the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics is made up of 100,000 healthcare professionals, like dietitians, nutrition scientists, and other experts. Okay? And they studied all the studies everywhere, and they came to a conclusion. And what's the conclusion? Read the green part. They state that appropriately
planned vegan diets are healthful for all stages of life, including pregnancy, lactation, infancy, and childhood, as well as the elderly.
Excellent. Right? So Is being vegan healthy?
Mm-hmm.
Can you be pregnant and vegan?
Yep.
Yep. Are newborn babies automatically vegan?
They can be, I think.
Yeah,
If their parents start feeding them
they are
vegan food from birth.
automatically vegan because first of all, breast milk from their mom is vegan. It's not stolen from a cow, so that's vegan. But second of all, since being vegan is a moral baseline, every baby is born vegan. Every single baby is born vegan because they never wanted to hurt animals. Here's the definition of veganism. Can you read it?
Veganism isn't a diet, it's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals.
No, not that. Don't guess. What's the EX
Oh,
word?
exploitation of animals.
Try again.
Exploitation.
There you go. To exploit somebody means to use them. Okay? Okay. You did a good job. Thank you for reading. I really appreciate you. All right. So, veganism isn't a diet, it's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals. Let's go. You're doing great. Oh, do you guys want to dance? Is it time to dance? I haven't even finished my carrot. Did you guys get any carrots yet? Go get something raw to eat. During class, it's a good idea to eat something raw, okay? Or well, any kind of vegan food, but maybe we don't eat enough raw things. Carrot. All right? You guys over here on my YouTube channel, if you have something to say, something positive you want to teach, put a super chat in. It's going to stay on the screen, and I'll try my best to read it out loud. Okay. Let's see what everybody's writing. The person wrote, "That vegan for life. My son is vegan since birth." Whoa! That I'm going to pin. I'm going to pin your comment. That was a great comment. Did you guys hear that? Isn't that amazing? That's like my grandchildren. They've been vegan since birth. Okay. Let's see who's next in line.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, hi. I wasn't sending the rodeo hats. You thought I sent them, but I swear I wasn't.
Okay. Do you know how to read?
Yes, I do.
Here you go.
When pigs and cows are raised to be eaten by cruel people, it's also bad for the planet. Why? Because huge amounts of water are used to grow the plants that the animals eat and to clean the piss and S out of the massive factory prison farms where these animals suffer.
Right. Okay, so when pigs and cows are raised to be eaten by cruel people, it's also bad for the
Environment?
Yeah, the planet. Very good. And why is that? Because
huge amounts of water are used to grow the plants that the animals eat and to clean the piss and S out of the farms where these animals suffer. Sorry.
you know me, I say it as it is. To clean the piss and shit. That's what it is. Huge amounts. I mean, billions of animals are on factory farms. They are not supposed to be there. They are not even supposed to be in as any part of our society. They have been bred, forced to be pregnant by us over and over for years.
I eat animals, and I don't think it's wrong.
Okay, why do you think it's okay to hurt innocent animals? You're an animal.
I mean, I don't eat myself, though. I don't grab a fork and
Well,
eat
maybe
myself.
you should. Maybe you should do that. You know, just eat yourself before you eat an innocent victim. What do you think? Like, why should you be eating somebody else? You eat cats? Hold on. Do you really? Guys, we got someone on TikTok who eats cats. But he doesn't want to eat himself. Like, it's a crazy world out there, guys. Anyway, if you haven't seen my shirt yet, why are vegans kinder than God? Do you want to talk about it? Okay, let's do it. Mason.
Hello.
Hi, Mason.
I actually did want to talk about your shirt.
Perfect. Let's read a card.
Yeah, it's
Let's read a
Very
card.
convenient.
Yeah. Let's read.
Instead of reading a card, do you think I could just talk about the
Right after. We're just going to read
shirt? I just wanted to.
No, you're just going to read a card
I
first.
just
Because you
wanted-
have to teach a class first, and then you can talk to me. This is sort of the rule.
Oh.
You have to learn something and teach it, and then we'll talk, okay? Think of this like
That makes sense.
This is like a door, okay? Think of like a door to get to me. Can't get to me until you read it, okay?
Okay. Hold on, it's not focused.
Speciesism.
Oh, there we go. Speciesism is the first form of racism that is taught to us as children. We're taught to pet cats and dogs, but to bite into pigs and cows. If we're against racism, we should be against morally consistent and be vegan.
No, we shouldn't be against that. You read it too fast. You invented a word. It's not even here. There's no word against here. So I read the black part again.
We should be morally consistent and be vegan.
If we're against racism, we should be morally consistent.
Be morally consistent and against
Okay, so
consistent and vegan.
So what is speciesism? Speciesism is the first form of
I'm sorry, I don't know.
that. Well, you just read it. That is a try again. Speciesism is the first form of.
Oh, racism.
Keep going. That is.
That is taught to us as children.
Okay, keep going. We're taught to.
We're taught to pet cats and dogs, but to bite into pigs and cows.
Right? Do you understand what I'm saying then when I'm talking about how
Mm-hmm.
speciesism is the first form of racism?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you explain it in your own words now? Because you're teaching the class. After that, we'll talk about whatever you want. But I just want to make sure you really understand this concept.
I mean, you're just saying that if we do one thing, we should just, like, if we're doing one thing, we should just not, I don't know. Like, if you're taking a color, maybe a specific color you like let's say purple, or if you take a number like 5 that you like, then that means you can't like the others. So I guess it's trying to say, like, just because you eat one animal doesn't mean you should, or just because, like, you hurt one animal doesn't mean it's right to not hurt the others.
I'm not sure that you really understand it. Okay. You know what racism is. It's wrong, right? You agree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So racism is when somebody is what? They're mean to somebody because they look different.
Yes.
So speciesism is like the same thing, but it's when we are mean to animals because they look different. Okay?
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So speciesism and racism are almost the same thing. Are you a racist kind of person?
No.
Okay. So are you racist towards animals though? Or or do you treat them the same, all of them? Like, do you eat cats? Or do you eat nobody? No. Do you eat any animals?
Well, yes, but I was trying to see what the vegan is about. That's why I was on here, so I could. Okay,
so what veganism is that we don't eat any animals. We're not racist towards them. We're not speciesist. No, here, watch. Look at this. See this little girl? See this little girl here? Yeah, she's cute. She's cute, right?
Sure.
Okay, you wouldn't be mean to her just because her skin's a different color than mine, right?
Right.
Right, you'd be nice to her, right? Now she is nice to all her animal friends, all of them, okay? Not just the cats, not just the dog, not just this cat. She is nice to all the animals. She doesn't eat any of them. She doesn't eat eggs. She doesn't steal from chickens. She's not racist towards the animals. She is not a speciesist. Another way to say it is speciesist. Okay?
But how can you be racist to an animal if they're not a human?
That's called speciesism. So she does not eat dogs, but also she doesn't eat bacon, so she doesn't eat pigs. You see, she is morally consistent. She isn't just nice to, it would be like the same as being only nice to white people but not black people. That would be mean, right?
Right, but we don't eat white people or black people.
But it's still, we treat some people badly. Some people do. And we vegans do not treat anybody badly. Not people and not animals. Because we don't want to be speciesist or racist.
But don't vegans eat all of the animals' food by eating all of their plants and resources, so you're killing them instead of saving them?
No, not at all. What makes you think that?
Well, I thought vegans just eat more of the grass, greens, vegetables, and things like that. So I just feel like you're killing the animals more than, like just as much as we are for eating them.
Not at all, because it's much better for us to be vegan if we care about plants and the animals. Here, listen to this. Vegans, if you love animals so much, why are you eating their food? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because they have their food and we have our food. You know, kind of like when you're sitting at the table beside your sister. She has her food and you have your food. And also, if you actually care about food and animals, then you wouldn't be eating animals. You'd be being kind and not filtering food through the animals first, which is highly inefficient and terrible for the environment. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Do you get it? Hey, vegans.
Yes, have you, one sec. I'm trying to think of how to ask the question. Have you ever, are you a Christian at all? Have you ever been to church?
Oh, I've been to church lots of times. Yeah. I decided not to be Christian. Sometimes I pretend that I am when I'm talking to Christians so that they understand how hypocritical they are. Sorry about fiddling with my hair, but I guess you're a Christian, are you?
Yes, of course I am.
What do you mean, of course?
Well, sorry, that sounded rude. I didn't mean that to be rude. That's just my way of thinking. I just think that's the way to be, and I
Why?
just am. Well, if you could read just one verse of the Bible or just any.
I've read
just
so
look at
many
anything.
verses. So many verses that show that God is evil and cruel and vindictive. He's a psychopath.
Do you think he's cruel because he gives us food to eat, as in animals?
I think he's cruel because he invented animals who eat other animals and make the other animals cry. That's just mean.
Well, I don't think animals cry, but I get what you mean.
Can you imagine, just use your imagination, okay, when a lion attacks a baby zebra and is ripping the baby to shreds, and the mother zebra can do nothing about it. How do you think that mother feels? Do you think she's saying Do you think she's saying, praise the Lord, I love this? Or do you think she's freaking the fuck out?
Well, I don't think animals know who God is, and they wouldn't be saying praise the Lord. Plus,
is the zebra happy that the lion was invented by supposedly nice God?
the zebra. Everything serves a purpose, and I'm sure you can agree to
Answer
that.
the question. Answer the question. Are you happy that lions exist?
Am I happy?
Mhm.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And if you were a baby zebra, would you be?
I guess, but I'm not really a baby zebra, so I couldn't really determine that.
I'm going to have to hang up right now if you keep lying. You have an imagination. You don't seem like a stupid person. I'm quite sure that if you were a baby zebra, you would not like lions. And if you knew that God existed...
If I was a baby zebra, I would not like lions, no.
Right. Also, you wouldn't like lions if a lion was in your neighborhood attacking someone you love in your family right now. Right?
Yes.
Right. So thank you for being honest. Now we can maybe move forward. So why did God create lions to hurt others who actually have feelings? You know, if lions only ate carrots, we'd be all right. But God was cruel. Because look, honestly, I don't believe that God exists, okay? But let's just say he does. It's obvious he's not very smart. Because if vegans would have created, how could we have created a better world? Well, we would have created all animals like giraffes. Giraffes eat plants only, right? So do rabbits. So do elephants. Yeah, now elephants and giraffes get very big because plants have protein. So if we were to create the world, let's say I had been God, I would have made all the animals, sure, why not? But I would have made all of the animals vegan so that nobody has to get murdered and terrified to walk in a forest at night. Imagine when you were a kid, if you were able to walk in a forest at night with a flashlight and never be afraid that you're going to get attacked by a mosquito trying to eat drink your blood, and not worried about a bear sneaking up. Like, imagine how much fun childhood would have been. And then I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, well, what about, wouldn't there be an overpopulation of animals, right? But in a vegan world, if I had designed it, that would never happen, because we would design it so that everyone died in their sleep at a specific time. So let's say you and I, all humans, would die at 100 years old. And then all the new kids and the grandkids could come along. But none of us would ever live a life being fearful that we're going to get mauled to death. And the zebras could walk happily with their babies and not worry. That would have been a better world. I think you have to admit that would have been a better world, right?
I mean, it sounds like it would be, but I'm pretty happy with the world I'm living in right now.
That's because you're not a baby zebra and you're not being attacked by a lion right now.
I mean, true. I'm not a baby zebra.
Mm-hmm. So, did you know that you can be 100% healthy as a vegan?
Oh, no, yes, I definitely knew that.
Good. And do you know that it says in the Bible, thou shalt not kill?
Yes.
Do you also know it says in the Bible, thou shalt not steal?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. If you're eating a chicken wing, have you stolen and paid for murder?
I don't really know how to answer that because...
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You absolutely know how to answer that. It says in the Bible, don't kill, and it says in the Bible, don't steal. If you're eating a chicken wing, you have not only paid somebody to kill, but you've also stolen. If you're a true Christian, you should be vegan. Absolutely. It says on my shirt, why are vegans kinder than God? Because God created so much horrible stuff. He's cruel. And he contradicts himself. On the one hand, he's like, don't kill and don't steal. On the other hand, he's killing a bunch of people who did nothing wrong, including animals. Yeah, I've looked at the Bible. Pretty scary. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming in. You guys over here on YouTube. To the person named Sun, okay? I'm aware that you eat carcasses. I'm not sure why you feel the need to spam it. Like, are you trying to get attention to the fact that you eat animals? Almost everybody here does. You're not saying anything, unique. Okay. Somebody says, God is kinder than me. Oh, that's not true. And you have no proof of it. I'm here defending the animals. God is doing fuck all. Nothing. It's true. Look in the mirror and sing this song. Sing, I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Look in your heart and sing this song. Sing, I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Eat only healthy vegan things. Never eat anyone's arms, legs, or wings. Don't eat anyone who has ears or eyes. Make sure when you eat that nobody cries. Pray cold nights you had for years. Save animals from so much terror and tears. Train yourself to always be in the mood to only buy healthy vegan food. Sing this song and declare it. I'll be vegan from now on. Put your hand on your heart and say it loudly. Today is the day I will start. I'll be vegan from now on. And it feels great to be vegan. It really does. You're not hurting animals. It feels so good. When you go to sleep at night as a vegan, you feel so proud because you snapped out of it. You managed to get out of the crazy non-vegan cult, the cult of carnism. Everyone here You are so brainwashed by McDonald's, and every time you watch TV, check how many ads there are trying to encourage you to hurt animals. Oh, thank you for the little puppy. That's nice. You know what happens when you put a puppy on the screen? You go right to the top. You went right to the top, and this person's name is Cat's Eye. All right, I'll let you talk to me. Hi. Welcome to the live. No? Not going to say anything? Okay. Well, thanks for coming in anyway. Thanks for the puppy. Try again later. Let's see, what do we have here? I'm doing this thing because I have carrots in my teeth. Hey guys over here on YouTube, thank you for being here. What else? Your middle name is God. Okay, that's nice. That was interesting. Your parents must have a good sense of humor. What else do we hear? Person writes, what's your name? Dree wrote that they love vegans. That's so nice. Thank you for writing that. What else do we have? Somebody else wrote, God is real, not fake. Ooh. Okay, well, God is not nice. The point is not here whether God is real or fake. We'll just assume that God is real. Why not? But God is not nice. Unfortunately, it's very sad. It is sad. I wish that God was nice. You know, I'm a nurse and I have seen many people die. And every time I'm at the bedside surrounded by the family, we all are praying that the person would get better. And, you know, God doesn't listen. God didn't care. I have witnessed, because I was a nurse working in the intensive care unit, I saw brand new babies die. I saw little children die. It was horrifying. And children with cancer. I mean, there's just no possible way that God is good. He just isn't. Let's get somebody else in here. If you want to come in, you go to the top of the list if you put a puppy on the screen. But when you do that, make sure that you are kind.
Hello?
Hi. Sorry, I got a bunch of carrots in my teeth. Probably shouldn't eat a carrot.
No, you're fine.
While doing your live stream. You
You're all
ready to
good.
you ready to read your
I just
card?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. Every time you buy meat, eggs, or milk, you're telling farmers to breed and kill more animals. Saying the animal was already dead doesn't change the fact that your money still pays for the next one to suffer.
What a good reader you are. You're one of the best readers ever.
Thank you.
Thank you. You want to read another one since you're so good?
Sure, I guess.
All right. Here you go.
All right. Each minute about... numbers are not my thing.
140,000.
140,000 innocent chickens are killed for food. This is cruel and unnecessary. We never need to hurt chickens. We can eat chickpeas, beans, tofu, lentils, rice, and oats instead.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Guys, I want you guys to tap 100 times on the screen. Like there's little hearts here. You can put little hearts. Try it. Try it right now. You do it too, okay? You do it. To my guest.
Okay.
Tap on the screen. You see all the little hearts that pop out? You can poke me in the eye even if you want to with the hearts. 100 each, everyone, because we have a nice guest in here.
I just had a few questions to ask, if it was okay with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I just want to preface this with I am a vegan, but I'm also pro-life, and I was going to ask if you're pro-life too.
That's a very difficult question. Depends whose life. I'm not pro-life when it comes to Hitler. I'm very happy that he's no longer here.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I think when I say pro-life, I would be referring to abortion, on whether or not you would support or you would be against abortion.
And why does my opinion on that matter?
Well, I'm asking because, personally, when I talk about veganism, I get this question whether or not, I value human life. And I think it's important that if we are valuing animal life and we're going to advocate for animal life, we should also advocate for human life too.
Mm-hmm. So when people ask me that question, I tell them that I am an animal rights activist, and I ask them, first of all, I say to the people, are you vegan yet? And if they have dead animals, and I say, do you have animals in your intestines right now? Then I say, instead of worrying about the supposed babies that are somewhere else, why don't you first clear yourself out and then talk about it? And in this case,
Sure.
you are vegan and you're asking me. So I can't really say, do you have animals in your intestines? Because you don't. I think it's a very difficult subject, and I am pro-life, which means that I am pro-babies' lives and pro-mothers' lives. I know that the subject is extremely difficult because I have worked in an intensive care unit, worked as a nurse, and worked as a teacher. So I have seen the result of people who kept babies inside of them, grew them to 9 months, and then didn't give a fuck about them. So they treated them badly. They didn't feed them properly. They neglected them. They didn't watch them as they accidentally fell off balconies and burnt themselves and were almost dead, drowning in bathtubs. So I do not think that we should be ever forcing a woman to stay pregnant, because they also what they will do is also drink alcohol, do drugs, and then I've had classes where kids are the product of this kind of beginning to their life. And so I am pro removing babies from any womb where the mother doesn't want them. However, and I really don't like to talk about this subject because it's very complicated. Every case is individual. You know, I don't think that we should be just randomly having sex with anybody. I think that people should be engaging in responsible intimacy and only be willing to have sex with somebody if they could get pregnant and are willing to be a parent. If you're not ready to be a parent with this person, like, don't be intimate with them in case. Like, set it up for success. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, you said a lot. And you did answer majority of my question. I'd have to say, I work in a first responder field, so I see like these like really terrible situations. I go to the ICU often, actually, to do clinicals, to like up my certification. And so I do see these terrible situations of children who are like not cared for. But I just simply like, when you said that you're pro-life, but then you don't think we should like, in quote, force women to gestate, like, I want to clarify two things. Like, the first thing is, I agree that we should like have sex to be with somebody that you could co-parent with. I agree 100%, right? We need to set ourselves up for success. But I don't think it's appropriate to say that we're forcing women to gestate when we're not forcing women to like get pregnant in the first place. All we're saying is that like, once you have gotten pregnant and once you created a being, because we know that like when a sperm and egg meet, it creates a life. This is like biology at the most basic level. Is a living human being.
Well, I don't really agree with that. To me, I care about sentience, and I don't know that anyone is sentient at under 8 weeks, for example, or 6 weeks, for example. So are you against the morning? Are you against the morning after pill even?
I'd have to say, yeah, I am.
Against it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I personally, like, first off, when we talk about sentience, there have been like multiple scientific studies that like don't really show where sentience begins. It's kind of an arbitrary line.
Okay, so I'm just trying to
like, even people.
Sorry to cut you off, but I just want to really understand. So if you knew that there was a person who was a drug addict and drunk and got pregnant, you would say, you have to keep your baby.
I would say that
knowing
this
baby is going to be mentally fucked up.
Yeah, I understand that. Like,
so you are bringing a baby into the world who has a mother who is completely irresponsible, and a baby has a lower IQ, brain damage of some sort. I think that
falls under the lines of eugenics. I think that falls in the lines of eugenics. Like, aborting a baby simply because it would have like some defects would be.
No, it falls under.
I think that's a really like difficult line to fall under.
I think it has to do with kindness. I think that we have
May I speak?
May I speak?
Okay, yeah.
I think that we have a responsibility to give children the best start in life that is possible. And if we on purpose keep them in a womb of a mother who doesn't want them, who is doing drugs and drinking alcohol or anything like that, I just think it's highly irresponsible. And I think that's the end of the conversation for now, because because it's really detailed. It's much longer than that. Because the honest truth is that there are other levels to this, deeper than you've even thought of. For example, there are people on this planet who believe that the best way to prevent any kind of suffering is by extinction of all beings. Okay, so extinction of all beings. So this group of people, they believe that nobody should be having any children because every child born suffers and every child is born without consent. I was born, nobody asked me, do I want to be born? Every time I fell and hurt my knee, every time something terrible happened to me, that's my parents' fault because they gave birth to me without my consent. So when you get into the subject of abortion and you are setting children up to be brought into a world by a mother who did drugs and smoked or whatever, and so the child is already in a world where the mother doesn't want the child, but also has all these physical disabilities, I'm not okay with it. I hope that answers your question. It's complicated, right? You think about all of the animals on this planet right now who are suffering terribly, being eaten alive by maggots, like parasites who come on this planet and just devour innocent animals. So, I mean, it goes on and on if you do research. Nature is horrific. God did a terrible job designing the planet. And so, that's my response to you. I don't think that we should be bringing anyone into this world who is going to suffer. And that's honestly pretty much all of us. Tough one, right? Because of course I have grandchildren and of course I love them. But if my children were to ask me, Mom, do you think I should have some more kids? My answer responsibly should be no, do not have children. Because every child brought into this world suffers. You are literally, every time you're having a child, you are making the decision to have somebody suffer. Breakups, lack of a job, any kind of pain in school, teasing, every day waking up when you're tired and you want to sleep, not being able to eat what you want because freaking chocolate is too many calories, whatever. It's suffering from beginning to end all the time. So I'm really sorry that I had to kind of mute you there, but I could see that you were getting really hyper about it. And look, you're already vegan, which is great. But yeah, I'm pro-choice. And of course, I don't want to abort a baby who is viable. I'm not pro-choice after like 23 or 24 weeks or whatever. I think it's super complicated. And because it's so complicated and because babies all being born will suffer, I tend to err on the side of let's be cautious and let's not bring individuals into this earth, onto this planet who are going to suffer any more than they already are. And that's my take on that. What do we have here? Oh, what do we have? Epic for the animals. Thank you so much for being here. It's awesome to see you. I'm going to pin your comment. Boop. Replace pinned comment. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much. I love this decoration, guys, over here. This is so beautiful. And you know what? I need some exercise. So I'm going to do some dancing, whether you guys want to or not. Poor people on YouTube were like we had like a whole bunch of people and they all just left because of that long conversation about abortion. But guys, thanks for coming in anyway. Sorry, guys, on YouTube. Let me read some of your comments. Okay. Somebody says, may I come and read a card? I have some questions. Okay, Riley, thank you so much for all of the spamming of the beautiful vegan foods. But I'm on my TikTok channel. So TikTok is the one that you have to go if you want to speak to me. And otherwise, you put a super chat in over here on my YouTube channel. What else is somebody writing? Ben says, please. Somebody says, I've been vegan for I didn't see what you wrote. It didn't make sense. It said 431 years. That something doesn't make sense there. What else is somebody writing? Ben says, hey, listen to me. I am, Ben, I'm listening. I read what you wrote. All right, guys, let's go and let's how about we dance to something, okay? Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna let YouTube go. I'm gonna just hang out with TikTok for a while. We're gonna dance to some songs that are not my songs, because we can't do that on my YouTube. YouTube, if you want to join us on TikTok, we're on my main TikTok today. Music by That Vegan Teacher. Say goodbye to you guys. We're gonna dance to like Bee Gees and stuff.